Hello everyone. In this video, you can identify what are the future trends and research directions on affective domain measurements. So, let's begin from now. When talking about future trends and research directions, those can summarize according to these points: wearable technology integration, cross-cultural validation, AI in emotional analysis, standardized assessments for specific populations, technology mediated interventions, ecological validity, and ethical considerations. So, here to onwards, let's talk more about these points. Yeah, firstly, let's talk about wearable technology integration. So, when talking about wearable technology integration devices, those can introduce as smartwatches, biometric sensors, like those things. So those devices help us to measure how facial expressions going through and what is the uh, heart rate and like those many things through the wearable technology integration. This is one thing, one trend when considering the research directions. So let's move to next point. The next point is cross-cultural validation. This involves adapting existing assessment and measurement tools for different cultural contexts and developing those tools for different cultural contexts in future. Another point is standardized assessments for specific populations. So who are specific populations? Those can include children or individuals with neurodevelopment disorders, and there are many more disorders and specific population. So tailoring assessments to these specific populations is an emerging trend in now. So let's move to next point. This is another important point when considering on trends and research directions. Artificial intelligence in emotional analysis. Actually, AI can help to identify different patterns in facial expressions, voice tone, and other nonverbal cues. And also, it can help us to improve the accuracy and reliability of emotional assessments. So that's why this trend is very important. So let's move to next trend. Another trend is technology mediated interventions. So these interventions can include emotion regulation apps, virtual reality experiences. Those are help us to improve our research and how to measure affective domains. So this is another important trend, and let's move to next trend. Another important research direction and trend is ecological validity. So, talking about ecological validity, today researchers more likely to involve in natural environmental research rather than relying on solely on the laboratory experiences and settings. So this will give us to authentic understanding on measuring methods of affective domain. So this is another research trend. Next, you can identify another research trend. Let's move to it. Another most important point is ethical considerations when talking about research directions and trends. So this may include issues related to privacy and how we should responsible when using emotional data. So researchers should follow ethical guidelines. It is a new trend and it should remain always. So that way, I think you have a good understanding on research directions and trends. These research trends help us to develop measuring methods and techniques and tools on effective domain. So research always help to develop subject related field. Uh, so that's how trends are going on. I think you have now good understanding on what I explained. Uh, so thank you for joining with me. You can engage with another videos for more information for your knowledge. Thank you so much.